G'day, my name is Chris Muflad and I am a project engineer at Vico Software. Welcome to the Production Controlling Video Training Series Level 2. In this vignette we're going to review entering crew actuals into the resource calendar. In this vignette we'll learn about the resource calendar and where we find it, how we enter actual crew sizes, and reading and understanding what the resource calendar is telling us. Just as it's important to actualize starts and finish dates in the control chart, it's equally as important to actualize total number of people working on each task. It is important that we enter actual resources, as this will affect the actual man hours that it takes to complete a task. This directly impacts the forecasting behavior of Schedule Planner. We can actualize resource data in the control view in our side navigation bar under the resource calendar. The resource calendar is our simple spreadsheet tool which allows us to enter in the total number of resources that we're working on a particular task aggregated by the supplier or resource type. We have a drop-down list which allows us to isolate tasks by supplier or subcontractor. Within the spreadsheet, we have each of the different resource types. We can start to break down resource types to understand and paint a clearer picture of the resource actuals per each activity. You can note a difference in the rebar pile caps compared to the rebar to slab on grade. I've already actualized the total number of rebar resources for the rebar pile caps. We can do the same thing for the rebar to slab on grade task. If we want to actualize resources by task location, we can simply press in the actual number of resources followed by the enter key. You can note that the number is now blue, which means that it's locked in place. And as we start to adjust the control plan or review the plan, that these numbers will not change. If we need to update actuals resources for a group of tasks, we can simply select and highlight a string, press the total number and use the tab key. This will automatically fill the resource totals for that task by location. Where the task has a dotted line, that's where the task has been actualized complete. Where the line is trending dashed underneath, that is a forecast projection for the resources demand for that activity by location. It's important to remind you that you must enter crew actuals on a weekly basis. It's suggested that you do this just after entering the date action. Further, we need to enter in the actual resources. Even if they look right, they must be locked in place and turned blue. Again, this directly impacts the forecasting mechanism of Vico Schedule Planner. In this vignette, we've learned that the resource calendar is our spreadsheet tool where we can enter resource actuals. We can use the resource calendar to analyze and gain insight into the resource requirements for an activity or for the entire project at a point in time.